Hi everyone, this is the Mystic Osprey. We're starting off today with the world. The wheel. The world is fulfillment and celebration. Look at that. The big fish. Are you the big fish? The big fish, even though a whale is a mammal. Oh, and we have the 3 of acorns. We have a new opportunity coming in. Possibly a job to work together with foresight and exploration. Possibly you can go explore. Ooh, because you are the king, y'all. You are the king. Yeah. King. Oh, and you're the shaman, y'all. Because you're wise and you can see things from a higher perspective with logic and justice. Bam, right there. Shaman with divine wisdom and spiritual power. And the Knight of Crystals, endurance and determination. Because you were determined and you went through that desert, regardless of how long it was. You made it because God designed you special. You had the endurance to go through this awakening, and now you can sport those feathers proudly, right? Renew and enlightenment. So something, ooh. Sentiment and joy. Nice. Looks like you're going to be getting a little co-pilot there in your travels, huh? Yeah, it's over. The hard times are over. Hallelujah, yo, what? All right, let's go. Please tell me what it is we need to know. Spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest white light. Please tell truth and only truth. Please, spirit team, use these cards to tell truth and only truth. And we block all other influences on these cards, such as monitoring spirits. They all go blind and deaf right now. And they cannot do anything. Oh, someone let go. Finally, someone let go and they're all swimming in their emotions. Okay? It's a beaver. A beaver. With control and security because that's all they wanted. Maybe they were trying to control you. Maybe they were kind of a tyrant. You know, going above and beyond to micromanage everything in your life, even though, you know, you're quite in control of your own life. But I don't know. Maybe it's based out of love, but it's a weird kind of thing. Maybe they think it's responsibility. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't get it. They're weirdos. You know, again with this Knight of Crystals, Knight of Pentacles. You did get there eventually, yeah, forever. You did get there, but you're still going to start moving before you actually, you know, get there. Page of Love in reverse. Page of Shells. Intuition and inspiration. So you look really close. That heart in the back there. Now, frogs are usually very healing. They're environmental indicators. If you noticed, confirmation. In some places that are near the road, or you can tell the health of an ecosystem by the frogs. Okay? Some, if like, for example, you see a frog with like 6 legs, for example, yeah, that happens. Because when they're tadpoles, they get introduced to oil and shit from the road and chemicals from the farmlands, and they end up getting in reverse. Too many chemicals is bad, though. You know that, right? Too many chemicals is bad. If anything, I could give you the inspiration needed. I pray for you right now. I give you that healing energy. Emperor in reverse. You know. Possibly it's an older person, like a cougar. Maybe it's a woman. A woman could be an emperor. Maybe it's a cougar in reverse, who is sitting up there on their high throne, but not realizing that they're really on their back. But either way. Addiction. It's all about a mindset and to be determined. If you're going to start a journey of healing, you have to be absolutely sure and positive and done with everything else. You have to put that down and say, no, I'm going to be strong. And every time something comes up and, you know, if you want something so bad, you're like, nope. Find something to distract yourself from thinking that, you know? Emperor, and then you become focused on something else rather than what you normally would have done, and become stable. Bam. That's how you become the cougar, yo. Look at that. Now you're in the upright, see? Because you see things in a different perspective. Even if it is upside down. But still. Patience and perception. As long as you can see that. Because the Queen of Hearts says so. The Queen of Hearts. You know, it's funny. I had a dream the other night. It was Mother Nature. Because when she speaks, it's always the ocean. It's always in the ocean. She usually sends orcas. But she sent a sea lion to speak instead. Now, I don't know if that's an indication of her health, which is probably not that great, honestly, if you look at the ways of the world. But hey, with peace and compassion. Yeah. Treat yourself with love there, my friend. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Two of crystals. To become balanced. To become balanced. Balance and adaptability, you must adapt to a new way of thinking, a new way of being. Yes, with love. I can't make this shit up, yo. With love. You must love thyself in order to be worthy of love in others. With the choice to trust. It takes a little bit of trust. Yeah, look, 2 and 2. Look. One trusts, one doesn't. See? Now, the 6 of shells is usually the past, but this is the future, so love for the future. Either way, you see how they're going apart? These two are going this way, and these two are going this way. And the shaman's in reverse now. Okay. What else? What do we need to know, spirit guides? Oop, there was one crypto. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh! A lie. A lie? About a hermit? Queen of Feathers. Queen of Feathers. A bat. Person of the night. Perception and truth. The truth is seen now about this hermit. And that was a lie that she or he told. Alright? Yeah, 4 of acorns. Again. They're not stable or whatever. Not friends, not together, not working together, no celebration, playfulness and bliss. There isn't any comfort and community. I don't know. Either way. 8 of crystals. Because they didn't do the work, yo. They literally just kind of what? What'd they do, Spirit? What'd they do, Holy Spirit? Tell me. What'd they do, Holy Spirit? They didn't do the work, but what did they do? What's going on? What's going on with this community and these reverse people that lied? Oh, 6 of crystals. They stole. They just straight up took. This community in reverse. They took. Stole. Because normally 6 of crystals would be gratitude in synergy. Working together. Synergy. But this is working together to steal. Not equal give and take. Shaman. Bram. But you knew this. You knew this. You could see it. You weren't stupid. You saw it. Yeah, as they played in your face. Oh, my. Like, seriously, you ain't no dummy. Like, but you know what? They didn't care. They're like, ooh, what? I have all these people. Yeah, because I'm a thief. Yeah. Page of Feathers. Exploration and discovery. They explored all right. Yeah. But you were strong, and you have a good memory, and you remembered everything, didn't you? They were hoping you forgot. And you were very brave. You had courage. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And enduring you did. And you healed. Mr. Bear healed here. Sanctuary and rest. So maybe they need to do that, yo. Oh, shit, the sun. Woo, the sun. The sun, the sun, the sun. I love this card. Isn't it pretty? Vitality and joy. You're worthy of joy, finally. And the 6 of shells is in the upright now. About the past. In the past. In the past. In the past. The Page of Crystals. There was a message of crystals that was supposed to come in, but this sly fox decided to hide it from you. In the past. With a union. Somebody you were with. Maybe a mother-in-law. Father-in-law. Aunt, uncle, whatever. But transformation is here. Which is great. Yeah. They thought this was a great idea to hide this from you. And they were disciplined. Which, by the way, you need to be disciplined to, conquer anything that's not good in your life. But either way, now it's time for transformation because the universe stepped in. Divine intervention. Thank you, Lord. To change everything. Archangel Uriel is here. And, this is what? You say that word. Cicada? That's it. Cicada. Transition and liberation. Do you know they stay underground for like 7 years? Or more, I don't know. And they're underground and they only live for like a short amount of time after that. So they spend most of their time underground. But when they come up and transform to fly, it's basically only to meet their love and then, start over again, I guess. 10 of shells. Oh, a family broken up. Oh, shit. Because someone didn't awaken in time. Queen of crystals. Possibly an earth sign who did not get their wish fulfillment because they're finding themselves alone right now. I'm really not trying to poke any buttons, but whatever. This is what happened to me in the past. Awaken to the truth of why things are happening the way they're happening, my friend. Yeah, you see it. You see things from a new perspective right there. You're a lizard. You're sticking to it. Yo. With decisions and direction. You don't know where to go? Oh, here it is. There it is. How do I heal? Well, I tell you what. If you allow me to actually have my sight in my own phone, maybe let me talk to my baby daddy, whatever. Let me talk to whoever I need to talk to, like on the phone and devices. That'd be great because then you know what? I can send the messages out because I'll be able to communicate with others to help the community. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to fight for what's mine. What about that? What about that? Prickly pants. Your prickly pants. Dude, I don't even know how they sit down. You must poke their bum. Shit. How do they even, do the do? You know what I'm saying? Perception and self-encouragement. The 9 of Swords usually means you can't sleep. So that's why I'm thinking, how can you lay down? How can you lay down and be comfortable, covered in all spines, right? Whereas perception is also with an awakening here. Renewal and enlightenment. Be enlightened to the facts of this. And this. What you gotta do? Yeah. Quickly. Now. Coyote. You know what to do. Stop watching and get up and move, please. Intuition and sacred knowledge. You already know what to do. You're not confused, are you? You're confused? Do you know what to do yet? Seriously? Do you know what to do? Get on the move, yo. Action and focus. Get on the move, y'all. Definitely not this. This guy don't know what to do. He's sitting there, he's like, what? Perception with resourcefulness. Yeah, you did do that in the past, didn't you? It's not fair to the other one that you were, investing with that got breadcrumbs. You see how small that mouth is. King of Crystals. What? You ain't no king if you gotta steal it from a star. You're a real jackass. Take responsibility. Come on now. Because luck's on your side. If you do the right thing. Persistence and new possibilities. Yeah, only if you do the right thing. Temperance in reverse here. You have to be balanced between your dark and light. Now look, there's a difference between a jackass and a temperance. Look, but they're still looking at each other for some reason. This one looks pissed. And this one looks down like they were ashamed. I don't know. Yeah, the traveler. What did you do, yo? 7 acorns. What'd you do? And you're on the defensive with the badger. Oh, again, with this hiding of a message of some sort. With authority figures. With the king. Working together. It keeps coming out the same. The panther. Something with the panther. Wait a minute. Isn't that a group? Like the Black Panthers? I heard that like on Austin Powers or something like that. Like the Black Panthers or something. Where was a spy movie? 2 of crystals. Unbalanced. To steal or to fight. But you got that armor on, so it don't matter. You're no competition. It's no competition, y'all. You know? Because you got that armor on. Yeah. You're balanced. 9 of acorns, y'all. Power and perseverance. Power and perseverance. Now, that's like the wounded warrior, you know? Yeah, the tower in reverse here. Yeah. Because of that, you didn't have that tower. Or if you had a tower, it was a good tower. Because a tower just means to be shocked, right? Yeah. They're still hanging on. And they're in their emotions. They're trying to hang on. Everyone else is saying, let go, let go, let go. And they're saying no, because they want control, control, control. For security reasons. Oh, shit. Yeah, this emperor, supposedly, which could be a female, too. Who needs to see things in a new perspective. Because they're not the Queen of Cups. And they're not stable. That person's only with you for stability. Let's see. Let's just pick one of these real quick. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Bam. Only there. Okay, whatever. I know what that is. That's different. They're only there. Doing magic. They've been doing magic. Why are they there? Why are they there? I keep getting love bombing. Who is saying this shit? That deck needs to be cleansed. But either way. What is going on here, spirit guides? Please just... What is going on with this? Seriously. Oh, flips out. 5 of feathers. Again, it pops out. Pops out. They want to fight? Strategy and resilience. Oh, they're telling a story of the past, making sure you understand what's going on. Okay, this whole thing was unneeded. Somebody pit somebody against somebody else for their own entertainment, for their own amusement. Okay, and they said, oh, you have to do this, how much you love me. Now, trying to create a trauma bond with you or somebody else. But they caused a fight, and you're like, nah, I don't need to do that. See, these are all prickers. See them? They're prickers. They're all spines and stuff. Pricky, pricky, pricky. You know what? That don't hurt that guy because look, he's all armored up. You all armored up, y'all. That don't hurt. So what? What is there to fight for? Yeah, 2 of wands. There's no choice. Just 2 of wands. What? Insight and focus. You don't have insight? I'll tell you what. If someone says to you, you don't have insight, but you actually have the foresight to actually predict shit fucking 2 years ahead of time, well, obviously they have the insight into their own life in their own conditions. Just so you know. Yeah. You lacked insight, and you were not focused, whoever you are. And you're still hanging on. Why are you still hanging on? Who am I talking to right now? The hell? 10 of feathers. What are you asking me? How did you heal? Heal from what? Recovery and transformation? How did you recover? What, you don't think you can recover? Of course you can. You need to know how. Yeah, being flexible is definitely, one of the ways. If you're stubborn and stiff, I mean, the harder something is, like, literally, it will snap because it's so rigid. Like a dead tree, it snaps. It needs to bend and flex with the wind. But without that water, it snaps. Why? I'm just saying. Change and possibilities. With the Wheel of Fortune here. Now, this was in reverse, meaning, you know what? This is why. You need to look at things another way, for one. And for two, be flexible. You need to be more flexible and see things in a different light. Because who has the victory? You have the victory. Look at you. You're a real buck, y'all. Success and triumph. Because you conquered your shadow. You did your shadow work. You went deep in self and you looked at what needed to be healed and fixed. And you did it. Good job. You did it, yo. Now you can relax and you're looking down at all the little people down there. Self-empowerment and ambition. Now it's time to move. Yep. Hermit, and you know this. Wisdom. You have the wisdom. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I'm going to go about a half hour, but what? What do we need? What's going on? What is the message? Jesus. Oh, the world. It's not over. It's not over with the magic and the transition. Let's work together, the King of Acorns say. No, 8 of Shells. I want to come back. But there's something that you don't see. Okay, what is it? The 5 of Acorns, that I'm really coming back because I want to compete against you? Or I'm in poverty and I need help? Or, hey, I'm carrying a burden I don't want to deal with because I'm a jackass. Okay. Did I get that right? Star. I think I did. I think I did. 7 of Acorns. Yep. Determination and stamina. What? You could do this, y'all. I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to give up. Well, good. I'm glad you heal. Never give up on healing. You're good. Transition and insight again. Yeah. I'm glad I got up. What's up? What's up, Spirit? Damn. What's up, Spirit guides? Tell me what's going on. What's going on? It's the sun. Oh, it's the sun. Oh, bring on the joy and the new messages. Oh, and the healing employ. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm ready. Enough of this Steph shit. I'm done with that. Yeah. You ain't in your head. You ain't no mouse. What? You ain't no mouse? No. Chariot coming in for you. For you. Have discipline and determination too. With insight and focus with the hawk. Yeah, yeah. What is this? What is this? Someone pissed? Someone interrupting shit? Oh, look at this. Oh, my. We got the 7 of... Shoot. Swords and swords and swords. That's 17. You know what? That's 17 swords. So that's a star. Star is truth. Truth and star, what? Dude. Sun. Bam. Wisdom. Bam. Wish fulfillment. Bam. 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 With gratitude and fulfillment. You know what? We are recovered. We already transformed. We've been transformed. For those of, for those that did not want to speak the truth and hide the truth, was hired to tell the truth, yes. To a family with love. Bam. Temperance. There you are. Yeah, you look a little irritated, but whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. And you know what? Yeah. How about that? How about that? Pretty please. Pretty please. Just enough of this. Shape-shifting people, what? Shape-shifting people, what? Shape-shifting people, what? Oh, yeah. What is this? The power of 3. There were 3. It wasn't just me, blah, blah, blah. Are you working together or you want to work together? Insight, foresight, and exploration. 7 of crystals with any investment with options and results. Okay. What does that mean? Let's keep going. What does that mean? Oh, jeez, you jumped out right away. They want to talk. They want to talk. They want to talk. Oh, how did you beat your shadow? Well, let me get online and I will. I'll help a lot of people. Let me get online and communicate, please. It's pretty sad I have to ask permission just to have my own phone back. Hey, can you give up? Can I actually talk on my own phone, my own devices, my own account? I mean, this is for your sake anyway, because I will have to report it otherwise. This dark magician. Who's in their shadow hard. It's either in their light or in their shadow. What would you take that? How would you take that? Like, how would you take that, really? Self-empowerment, ambition. They're not ambitious, and they can't create, and they have no willpower. So basically, they're just being like a potato, right? So that's what they're trying to project. They're trying to project this, hoping you don't remember about a theft or about deceit that they did in the past, and how they were juggling you. They're still trying to keep it going, but they really just need to have patience and a different perspective, because you're with love, you know? You live with love. Peace and compassion is the way to go. Emperor in reverse. Dude. Queen of Feathers in the reverse. Come on, y'all. Seriously, enough's enough. Emperor and Queen of Feathers. Dude, enough. Enough. Got the Queen of Cups. She's in the upright, though. I think that she might be the better. And there's the three of them. Look. 3. 1, 2, 3. The Emperor, the Queen of Shells, and the Queen of Feathers in reverse. So is that the 3 of them? 2 queens and a dude? One of them was married. I don't know who we're talking to here. I do think that one of these people is... It doesn't matter on sex. It matters on energy, right? Yeah. Healing is needed. Time to play. Time to play. Discover enthusiasm. Be enthusiastic about life again, you know? Wouldn't it be nice just to be happy again? Wouldn't that be nice? Don't you remember the last time you were happy? What happened? Like, what'd you do? You know? And then what'd you do to actually, you know, what changed? What was that time that you actually had that inkling in your soul, you know? Like, don't do this. Don't do this. And you did it anyway, and now you're like forever regretting it. When was that? Okay, so what do you do to fix that? Go back, retrace your steps. It's like if you lose something, what do you do? Right? What do you do? I mean, these are kind of simple. Okay. Someone's not healed. They need to heal. Not balanced. And a liar. Bam. I shuffled it and everything, yo. Yeah. And they are unjust, or there was an injustice caused by this person because they live in their shadow. And they play with magic. Leo. Or somebody who has a really good memory. Yeah. They are not invested. King of Crystals. They're not courageous, and they don't believe in commitment. So they're a player. Cool. 9 of Acorns, power and perseverance. They're basically like a weakling, huh? They're a shape-shifting coward. Yep. Who caused an injustice, who's not healed, who's not balanced, and just likes to play games with people. Well, we release these people, yeah, with revelation. Now that you see who and what it is and who it is. Yeah. Claim the victory. Claim it. Claim it for yourself right now. Yep. With imagination and perception. This also means wisdom in this deck. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's something hidden. But the truth is, it wasn't just one. It was 3. It was 3. Justice. It was 3. Oh, it came on its side. It came on its side with truth. You know why? Because there was too many half-truths that you can't consider that the truth if it's half-truths. What are you going to do, start all over again? I don't think so. I am not starting all over again after 2 years of this shit. Yeah. Trust in reverse. Choice in reverse. 8 of acorns. Energy and results. Look at the results. I already put the energy in. Yeah, I'm balanced. And I'm ready to work with somebody to have a union to have what? I'm beyond ready with this. Let's go. Union and harmony. I'm in complete harmony. I claim that. Balance and harmony is restored in every area of my life. And that's my justice, y'all. Yes, the ram. Could be an emperor. I don't know. Creative force and confidence. Buy 'em. Yep. Ace of Wands. With the 5 of shells in reverse. Yeah, I'm not focused on those spilled cups. I carry my own light. You should too. With hope and readjustment. That's all it takes. Have a little bit of hope. Have a little bit of hope and faith. Readjust your ways. Hey. Knight of acorns with action and drive. Could be the sign of the pig. It is. There you go. And then a feathers with perceptive and self-empowerment. Buy them. You don't want to be so prickly, y'all. You don't want to be so prickly. That's the face of that thing is hilarious. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Damn this bitch. She keeps popping up, yo. This damn negative witchy bitch. Like, I got no problem with witches. You do you. Fine. Respect, yo. No beef. But shit. This one that does dark shit and hurts people, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. Big problem. Especially when you mess with kids. Passion and creativity. And they can't create, so they steal from other people to get a 10 of Pentacles. Well, no, I rebuke that. I reject that. And I say, hell no. You damn hassa. You ain't gonna be doing that. Stability and attainment. Yeah, I bet. You're only doing this for a stability. You're doing dark magic. Being all prickly. You damn hassa. Sleeping around with your man meat. Woman meat. Whatever. You're a gator. You're a reptilian. Whatever. No time to celebrate that crap because you lied. This bitch keeps coming up. Mental clarity and foundation. Yeah, they kept keeping confusion, and the foundation they built was false. All to get this 10 of Pentacles. That's the truth. Yeah, that's why playful is and bliss is in reverse, because they freaking lied. Yeah, again with this page. You should have told the truth from the beginning. Not lied about it. Ideas and discipline. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a great idea. They're unhappy now. Insight and focus. Now they do, though. Now they do. And they let go, finally. Ace of Shells. With love. Love, 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 love. Alright? But this is not wish fulfillment for this Spider Queen. In the 10 of Feathers. This snake here. I'm okay, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. But the shaman can see. Bam! That you are not okay. It's okay to ask for help, y'all. Recovery and transformation. The sooner you realize that you need help, because you're seeing spiritual power, and we don't want to fight. Luck is on your side, right? Persistence and new possibilities. Volume. Yeah, no fighting here. No competition either. We don't want to yell. We don't want to yell. No. Come back home. Whatever. King of Acorns. Your steed. Yeah. Let's get busy and transform for a new beginning with balance. Yeah, healing. Moving on to calmer waters to know the truth. See things from a higher perspective. King of Shells. Emperor. Bam, there it is. There it is. Yep. Queen of Feathers. Bam. 8 of Crystals. Do the work. Yep. To become stable. Yes. I love it. Nod in your head. Yes, I love it. Yes. To persevere to the end of the road. Coming in. Coming in. Yeah, I love it. What is it? You wanted that to pop out. Yeah. Okay. Because your underbelly needs to be examined, I guess. Because even though you got this, y'all, It's showing. I see you. Coming in. Till next time. God bless.